That's what I'm talking about. So, what did we do? We did Highland, we did Circus, did Space, Classic, Sports, and Beach. We've had some doozies. I was all ready to go, Lemmings 2, so much easier than Lemmings 1. But Space was a real knuckle dragger for me in a level or two. And Classic as well. Although Circus, Highland, that was no problem. And Sports was meant to be hard, and we crushed it. And we did a vote last time for which level we'll do next, and honestly, I have forgotten. Which one was it? I don't think it was Outdoors. I said no to Egypt. I think it was either Medieval or Cave Lem. I'll believe that it was Medieval. Let's go and do that. Now I'll have to read up about it. Yeah, it's on the cutting room floor for Pilot Wings. Right, Lemming of Nottingham. That sounds about right. Let's go. Is it going to keep this music? Okay, thank goodness. I actually wanted the medieval music. Ah, right. Feels good to be playing a game where I can just sit and barely move. Just my thumbs and a few of my fingers doing all the action. The rest of my body can just rest up after that rather savage DDR play. It wasn't that long, but we were doing some songs that hit pretty hard. Level 1 is always easy, and I don't think this is going to be much of an exception. First up, let's get scooping our way out of here. No reason to stop scooping. It's the only destructive ability we have here. We got scooping, jumping, pouring sand, which is different from filler or glue pourer. In fact, I think this is the first time we have sand pourer, so we'll definitely use it. Jetpack, Icarus wings, parachute. I have no idea why they give us parachute here. I can see no feasible use for it. Well, let's get to work, shall we? Sand Pourer doesn't do that much. It's one of those good abilities to break you out of doing something, but all it does is just create this pyramid of, well, sand, I suppose. But I think we could use it right here to get ourselves up and over. Might have placed that a little incorrectly. Let's try again. Okay, it cancels out if he can't actually start the pouring. How about one more right at the top? I'm hoping this doesn't lock the Lemmings into the rightmost area, but it might. It does. That could be resembling a problem for me, but I don't think it will. Because I'm God's gift to Lemmings, right? Apparently the Pilot Wings glitch is related to the numerical position of the DSP chips which are inside the cartridges. That does make sense, but it also means that the playing experience will be different between carts. Probably minutely. Well, enough to crash the demo. I wouldn't call it that minute. Are they? Oh, they're holding up wee swords! And the swords seem to have some kind of beam of power going up them. I don't know what to make of that. Anyway, gonna fast forward these Lemmings just to get out of here. And then, hang on, how did you bounce back? What's your major malfunction? That's... oh, I think you bounced back from the initial digging out. Anyway, I've got a little bit of a problem with these guys, but it's not a problem that I cannot solve, for there is no Lemmings problem I cannot solve. We're going to scoop and jump. And then, since they gave us so many jetpacks and Icarus wings, I feel like Icarus wings is a bit more thematic than using a jetpack here. Whoa, not that way, that way, not like that though. Okay, that seems to be alright. Oh, crumbs, I gave you the wrong ability, I didn't want you to jump there. Oh well. Icarus, get up there. Same with you. No, why does it keep going back to my, my flying? My digging, rather. Okay, they seem to be doing fine. I was a little worried about putting them as high as I did. You know what? Screw the Icarus wings. Jetpack is so much easier to manage. The fan is very imprecise in this game, but we can make it work for us. That's what I get for trying to be thematic. Oh god, don't go that high. If your Lemmings go off-screen in Lemmings 2, they die. In Lemmings 1, they just bounce back, which was a lovely way to beat Sunsoft level 5. Demos are essentially tool-assisted speedruns, so they rely on storing inputs rather than executing in-game engine, thus the crash when the game is different from hardware. The sequence of inputs were recorded from. How about that? There's a fun wee bit in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, actually. Now that game has demos, and again, it's just input and output. But if you change the control scheme in the game, then it changes the controls that are put into the demo, which is a very weird way of doing it. So you can make the demo guy just fall down to his death. I believe it doesn't crash the game, though. Okay, level 2. Sir, I kid ye not. It gives me access to 8 twisters. If I were to do a tier list of all the abilities in Lemmings 2, Twister would be an S tier ability. It is destructive, and it is the single most malleable destructive ability in the game. You can make any kind of cut you want. You can even dig uphill with it. The main downside is that it controls like ass, but that's just how things go. Right, where are we even going here? Burn, burn. Yeah, this is basically just learn to use Twister the level. Also, you can club bash. Club bash isn't amazing, but it feels good. Look at him go. Such great animations there. Also have filler as opposed to sand pourer that we had last time, and that will easily fill up this. And then sand pourer should get us over the next area. Easy as can be. Although it's just not quite enough. Perhaps you can change that. Almost. That's the stuff. It's very interesting to me the way that these fillers operate. Alright, what am I thinking here? I think I'll use Twister because it's considerably faster. Also might teach me a thing or two about using the bleeding fan controls. They're not easy. And let's get you out of there by clubbing or flamethrowering or... No? Okay, well, just keep spinning then. Easy money, but I mean, what kind of levels get difficult at part 2? Are you ever going to stop? Okay, there we go. I just had to convince you that you wanted to stop. Also going to make you bump. Okay, no, I failed to make you bump. Doesn't matter though. Easy level for my easy life. I love going onto the cutting room floor. I had an evening just a few days ago, in fact, where I went through my list of every game I've ever played and checked to see if there were cutting room floor entries for them. So awesome seeing all that cut content or things that have been censored or changed across versions. All in a night's work, but the pun is that it's night, as in medieval night. An exploder. Now, I don't know if there are any developer-intended deaths in Medieval. There were, what, 2 or 1 in Classic, and I forget if we had to kill someone in space. I am going to save every single lemming that I possibly can, which means if there is a way to not use that exploder, I will not use that exploder. Boy, the graphics they use for these is real funky. Right, so the main problem is that we have an acidic goop thing. And we have no... Hold the phone here. I got a roper, don't I? There are options for sure. Do I like any of them? I do, actually. Bear witness. Alright, not too shabby so far. These two could remain a problem. How am I doing this anyway? The simple way might be to build a bridge across here, but I think they're going to bump and fall. I do not want to use that exploder. That is not allowed. How about you make your way down here? Other guy's gonna come before you. The problem is that I need my jumper for what I plan on doing here. So this is certainly causing me grief. I am certain that building a platform out here is going to cause a bump and then just fall into the goop. So what should I do? There is a nice solution, kind of, but it's not nice enough. I want to save my one jumper so I can have someone balloon over, pop above this, and jump through it to release all the lemmings. But that isn't good enough. Are we winning? Asks old man Franco. No, we're not winning this level just yet. Approaching from this side wouldn't reasonably work unless I timed my exploder to blow this up and then platformed across here, which I'm not keen on. I'm especially not keen on it because getting across this wouldn't be easy. I think both my platforms could get me across it. But then how do they get up here? I'd have to roper and do that, and I only have one roper. What I'm getting at is that this is no trivial task, is it? And again, not using that exploder is a very important part of my strategy here. There's not a second exit, is there? You sound really tired. Well, that must be rough coming from you, Franco. But yeah, I just finished my DDR session. Clambered into the shower. Sort of some chores as well. Ate an entire pink grapefruit. Golly gosh. This ain't coming easy. I have a single tiny idea, and it's not a good one. But let's do it anyway. Doodaloo, 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 doo. You get up over there, I can't be having you drowning. If this can be done on one platform, I might be in for a win, but I don't think it can. Oh? It can! Okay, I mean, ignore the fact that he's dying right now. If I had just pixel perfected this across, we would have been okay. Therein comes the next question. Can I platform up over this thing? And the answer is... sadly not. An exploder could get through this. My tools for both destruction and construction are really lacking here. This was my grand plan for taking care of this, by the way. You were going to be positioned here, and then I'd have you mash that away with a stomper. But I need the second stomper to get through this. Can you put in the stack closer to the ramp on the right and then platform over it? Can you put the stack closer to the ramp on the right? The stack closer to the ramp on the right. What ramp? Oh, I think I see what you mean. I absolutely see what you mean. It's not impossible. Let's investigate. Because yeah, there is a little bit of a ramp that gives a bit of elevation over to the right, isn't there? Let's go indeed. Ooh, delightfully devilish, Pandy. That could just be our tickety-boo. However... Alright, here's how it goes. You immediately build this, please. Ah, crumbs. Okay, well, that was positioned poorly. However, let's see how far this platform can go. I think there's a lot of pixel perfection going on here. I don't think I could squeeze this even a single pixel elsewhere. Maybe a little lower. Lower. Yeah, the platform could come out just a little bit lower, that much is true. And I wonder if I could just get that thing started a wee bit earlier. As in, the moment those lemmings, or the moment a lemming drops out, I want to start that. I'm going to be mashing X here to make that a reality. Alright, how are we feeling about this then? Oh, that looks good. In fact, that's really low. I feel like it would actually be enough to just platform over it normally. Okay, alright, we might be onto something here. You know what, you can just jump over that. Whee! Good job, Pandy, showing off that ginormous brain of yours. You must get headaches every day. Now I have two possible solutions to this, but hang on, this is really tight on the timing here. And whenever it gets really tight like that, do forgive me my use of saving. There we go, right on the edge pixel there. You know, I can do that every time, I just make the save to make myself feel better. Oh, gotta keep in mind that we are on a strict time limit. Holy moly! That is done to the pixel. Anyway, we might not need to do fancy-ass platforming, because I think, with a tiny bit of elevation like this, yeah, we can just walk on over. Although I do also think that putting on the ramp would have given us enough height as well. You only hurt your head when you bump it going through a door. Such height. Or maybe just such a big head. Anyway, easy does it. Oh man. Feels good to just be sitting down after all that DDR. 3 levels down, 7 to go. Let's keep it flowing. If all goes well, I will clear another 3 tribes today, and then tomorrow I will finish the game so that we have no loose ends going into Avorion. And then once Avorion has been and gone, it'll be time for Resident Evil 4. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have very few tools here. Basher, Surfer, Sand Pourer, Stacking, and Glue Pouring. I do love the glue pouring. It's an extremely good and very malleable tool to have. Now, what are we playing with here? We've got a step down, some shrubbery, a ramp, cool looking dragon thing that looks straight out of Lost Vikings, an excellent position to glue pour if I wanted to drown all my lemmings. However, a single surfer could get over that. Where's the exit? Ah, there's the exit. I don't think we want to take that route. I think what we want is... Oh, none of this looks good. This certainly doesn't look good. The glue pouring wouldn't get us over here. Yeah, options for getting to the ending here aren't great. But, counterpoint, if we glue pour from the other end, it will clear this rather nicely. So perhaps getting the surfer over here, bonk, 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 turning back. Sand pouring here, or here, perhaps even both. Getting up and gluing over, and then bumping. Leave it to the other lemmings to carve the way through. Okay, okay. So how do I get you there? Out, down, down, la 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 la. That looks like a deadly fall if ever I've seen one. So I need a stacker here to block the way. One goes along. This is a problem, but I have another glue pour. So one glue pour here, one surfing over here. Alright, the solution has become ever clear to me. You, get moving. Ooh, we could have a problem though. I think one guy is going to make it past you. And that is a problem. Can I cause a delay? I think I need both of my sand pourers for here. One for this side and the other over here. There's no other way to get you above. Golly gosh. There is another solution, but I'm not a big fan of it. Gonna do it anyway. I need to restart for it. Will we get another Lemmings run in 2032? Why in the world in 2032? I can't think of that being any particular Lemmings anniversary. 8 years from now. Well, I can only hope I'm still playing games in 8 years from now. If I'm not, I'm probably dead. Right, so we're going to do a similar trick as what we did in the previous level. I will, not with you, but with this one, immediately begin building. And that was purely to cause a delay. Hopefully it's enough of a delay. There's a possibility that it is not. Actually, couldn't I... Aha! Delightfully devilish idea. There. Now you should be free to block them. One more. Perfect. Alright, that's not blocking anyone coming out of the exit, is it? No, they just spawn right on the platform. The whole point was to isolate this one poor lemming. It's not that we hate him, it's just he's not going to get his job done well if he has to work under peer pressure. So once he gets to the edge here, we just glue our way along. I forget, is surf or something you give them before or after they get in the water? Must be after. Fortunately, this lemming is really boiling acid resistant. And we can save him. Move, dude! There we go. I love that little animation. Look at him jumping out. Such fluid motion. Not going to find something that good today. Right, the sand pourer can be a little vexatious here. So let's hope we do it correctly. Right on the edge here. Donk! Okay, that's perfect. Now I need to do it pretty much perfect over here as well. Looks fine to me. And then we glue pour. Oh, bollocks! No! No! He bumped off of his own sand! Oh, dearie me. How do I prevent that? And I don't have any tools to turn him around from here. Yeah, I think I need to stack him here and glue pour to prevent that. The stack should be sufficient to stop him bumping. Very weird to use it that way, but I think it calls for it. Drop him in the ditch and fill the left sand first. He'll bump off. Then I'm counting on the bumps. Bumps ain't always going to happen. That isn't a bad idea, but I think I prefer the stacking idea. Alright, basically just do exactly what I did again. Alright, good start. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, I just... Oh, hang on, it might work. It might still work. Yeah, okay, good. Nice bump. Nice hustle, tons of fun. Thankfully it's not a deadly fall from there. And we get to hear those lemmings break their little bones again. I'm kinda sorry. Alright, time to drown. Then remember that you know how to surf. And then catch a wave. Whoosh, that's so freaking cool. Alright, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna try the stacker version first, because I like it. So we sand, then we get to about here, we stack up, give it another one, and then we sand this, and he doesn't bump, and then he glues over, And with that glued, our one final option we have is to caveman club our way to victory. And whoop! And whack. Easy money. Alright, not too shabby. I think that's now 4 levels down. Even with a fast forward, it's too slow, so let's use our auxiliary fast forward button. Meow. Gosh, Pandy's just on a roll. Right, King Arthur's Lemmings. 3 bombers, 2 builders, a club basher, and a tractor. Alright, what instrument do you think they're using in the medieval period? Because they do have different instruments depending on the level, which is so cool. Nice touch. Right, with an immediate forest, it gave me that Beast 2 vibe from Lemming 1. Very few tools, not very far to go, but only 2 builders, huh? What exactly is stopping me just falling here? Building... Can the builder get us close enough to not die here? I don't trust it, but 2 of them might. And then we just explode this. In fact, why even explode it? We have clubbers. And come to think of it, why even do that? We just bomb our way through here. Ah, because we need our clubber here. Is that even truly necessary? Let's get clubbing and see how he does. Ah. Ah, okay, okay. Do not lose hope. I still have plenty. I've got a couple of ideas here. So either go down or go up. So use a bomber or use a builder. I think I'd rather use a bomber. No, actually we can't afford to lose a bit of height with some initial bombing. So let's take you here, get down into that little lip, kablamo, and then we get bashing. And now you should be fine for all your bashing needs. You're going to play some kind of instrument. Oh, he's playing a lute. I have a jumper to break you out of that. Clubber is going to take care of the trees, because he has sufficient ground to continue to clobber as well. Now comes the question, what do we do here? I am all but certain this is a deadly fall, and I don't have a way to make you specifically survive, and I don't think 2 bombs is going to get through this. Yeah, so I think I have to... would it get through here? It is narrower. What do you think, chat? Do we take the high road or the low road? Honestly, neither look that appealing. I can't see any alternative approach going way far down. It's just asking for difficulties beyond. Baron and Young both suggesting the low road. Alright. Alright, alright. You know, I could totally see the lack of appeal in this use of save states here, but I like to think I'm just not wasting everybody's time. Just go through the motions the same way anyway. Oh, this could be a problem. I'm not sure where... Ooh, this is actually really bad because I'm scuppered however I do this. If I build again, I bump. Well, you know what? Let's believe. I have a jumper. I have 1 spare jumper, in fact. As soon as you lay down your next bit, jump, bash... Ah, bollocks, you already turned around. Yeah, it really doesn't look like it goes far down enough, does it? Well, it might. It just cleared 2 levels of this, which is 2 levels of that, so the high road might actually work. Getting across to the low road to begin with actually seems quite tricky. I'll try it one at a time. Let's go the high road this time. Take the Meehan high road. Cease that. I need to remember to keep 1 of those jumpers though. Alright, if we get him right on the edge, like here, pop. Oh, that stuff's destructible anyway. It looked like it was made of steel. And... uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's a compelling argument to take the low road. For what it's worth, using our final jumper, I can just end the... oh, okay, well I can target the wrong lemming as well. I was going to target the lute player and stop all this dancing. They even dance differently in Medieval. Oh, it's so cool. Alright, let's try that low road again, shall we? Speaking of, you know, saving and 2 options and wastes of time, Dark Young, have you decided between Trashly and the other guy? I was going to call him Kaladin, but that's not his name. It's Caden, right? Right, there we go. Not deadly, but it hurts like hell. Ooh, this is going to be touch and go. And it's touch. Touch lots. Oh god, no! I think there's a single little pixel right there bouncing him back. Oh my days, could I make that any closer? Is this even the intended way? That's gotta be the solution. Okay, let's try again and get that magic pixel, shall we? Game seeming more and more like Lemmings 1 by the moment. I have to continue the bridge, because currently they fall to their death. So I need to get you to lay just enough. One more after this. And then jump so that you stop. And now let's try our luck for this magic pixel. When I'm done with this, I'm looking forward to watching loads of alternative solutions. Ooh, that was great. Oh, that was amazing. We got a lot higher. And we absolutely embedded ourselves. There we go. No magical pixels in the way. Now all I have to do is select the lute player and put an end to the medieval party. Yeah, now there's one thing I missed from America. Medieval times. They still do those. Let's shatter all those little medieval spines. Airplane food whilst watching people beat the crap out of each other. Oh my days, loved medieval times. Alright, gold standard, successful rescue attempt. Let's carry on, halfway through the medieval levels now. Let's play Twister. Again, it gives me my S-tier Twister ability. Platformers, jumpers, runners, rock climbers, and sliders. I'm regretting opening my window already. Got a fly buzzing around me. Sorry, I don't smell that bad now after I've had my shower, but man, DDR time's grim. Seems that we've got a very, very long way down to go. Mastery of the Twister will be important, because it's our only destructive ability. And I know what we're all thinking, and let's answer the question. Does the hand kill the lemming? I am incredibly surprised, actually. I would have thought for sure that he'd kill the lemming. Alright, only 5 twisters. We have to use them accurately here, no doubt. 1 twister here. 1 twister here, that's 2. Oh, well now we have a problem, don't we? I can't exactly twister through all of this, can I? Or can I? Do we have a way of not causing this? I could platform over here. We only have 1, but I could. Could platform over to here. Twister my way down through here. That's my 2nd. Here'd be my 3rd. And then, crumbs. If we do that, this is where I'd need my platformer. How else would we get our lems up to here? I could very quickly twister in such a way that all of my lemmings fall this way. What would that do for me? I'd come down this way, I'd be down to 4 twisters. Ooh, we just die here. That's also not good. Where are my alternatives? Actually, a single twister could come through here and bring us out over here. And that way I could save my platformer and send 1 renegade over to build the platform. So I'm currently 1 twister deep. Although it's going to take 1 jump. In fact, I might already be on the right route with making that guy jump early. Down he comes over here. He's going to have to rock climb his way across all of this. Shimmy his way down. I only have 4 minutes, which is worth noting. And then jump, rock, climb this. Running jump, in fact, to get up here. Build the platform over. Now everyone's coming this way. And then we twist her down, come down here, and win. Alright. The solution is clearer than clear. Do you just want to be a runner, or... Nah, not necessary just yet. I'd love to twist her early, but this guy's quite important. Well, forget quite important, he is of vital importance. Besides the twistering, I can do at my leisure. Point is, you need to be a rock climber once you bounce back here. I don't want you to waste any time. In fact, I'm already wishing that I had made you a runner, because you're going to need a running jump to get over this. Go for it, dude. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I think I forgot to make him a rock climber. Okay, well, sucks to be him. Let's just have the nuke pit. Can't you simply twister your lemming to the left of the pit where they are currently in? Can't you simply twister your lemmings to the left of the pit? Yeah, I mean, I could move them down here, but then what happens? They fall down, they end up in... No, they'd avoid that. They come down here, and then they end up here. Now, all this is steel. It's impenetrable. So one by one, they just march into the soupy broth and die. If there wasn't steel there, I'd agree. It'd be a quick way down, but the steel prevents that. The twister's quite easy to mess up, honestly, so I would probably benefit from doing that early-ish. Because I need to make the twister go up a bit. Come on, oh well, I see, that's what I'm talking about. This is absolutely just learn to twister the map. Don't go too far that way now. Oh boy, mistakes have been made. Okay, mistakes have been unmade. Good job. No, bollocks! Can I get through this with 3 twisters? 1, 2... Yes, but barely. Okay, alright. Alright. Alright, go for it, man. Huh! Oh, too close. Too close for comfort. Wait, are you going to get snagged on that? Okay, good. You are going to need the shimmy ability or you're going to die, so... It's not shimmy, it's slider, but I keep calling it shimmy. Shimmy is actually a very different ability. Alright. It's kind of good. I have precisely enough twisters to get me through this. Yeah, that lemming feels the will to live. Uh-oh. Okay, thank God. Sliding down takes precedence over running off of a ledge. He won't shimmy across here because I haven't given him that skill, but I need him to make a pretty good jump here. I need him to not bounce, so I really gotta thread this needle. Okay, great job. By me. Last thing you need to do is this. No! No, not that! Okay, I think the slider activates a little earlier than I'm used to. So I wasn't able to put down my platform. I should have played it safe and just started the platforming earlier. Survivor wanted to show off too much, it seems. Okay. Alright. It's known to happen. Good to know that I can accidentally 2 twisters and still be okay. Did I accidentally 2 or 3? Well, it doesn't matter that much. Right, first things first. Get us all into here-ish. And then straight down. Not that straight. And not that kind of down. Alright, the zigzag's actually really helping me because it's going to stop my lemmings from dying to fall damage. Alright, that was stupendous of you. Got it done in 1, just in time for our laddie here. Leg it. Yeah! Alright, good job. Let me get a slider already. Can't drop these ones through just yet. We were on the verge of greatness, but this time for sure. The animations are just so good. There's so little to work with and they're so well done. Alright, nicely dangling. Let's get you up and over, big guy. Hup. Okay, nicely done. I'm not going to have a repeat of that mistake. Let's just... Don't mind me. Right, let's do this early. There we go. Still pretty good on the pixels, but early still. Now, are there any problems with this? Yes, there are. I actually need you to do the digging work as well. I know, I'm making you do absolutely everything here, but if you don't do it, there's a chance that you're going to fall through here. So just straight down, no questions asked. And... you know, there might be another problem with you here. You're going to fall to your death. That isn't good for me. We all see the problem, right? He's going to bounce back, go over here. Well... no, you won't, because you have slider. Observe. Lemming's a beast. I forgot about this, but Slider actually turns them around when going down and around. So down you go. Good job. And down you go again. And over to victory you go. Splendid. Don't break your bits now. And that still leaves me with the utility of twistering down. Done and done right. It always feels good saving. Hang on. Mistakes have been made. The rest of them are gonna die. No! The problem was this hole. I put it too far to the left. Oh no. Oh well, 9 of them sent to death because of my mistake. Oh well, it's been known to happen. I should see it less of killing 9 of them and more saving more than 9 of them. Yeah, let's not do this late this time. However, this actually becomes its own problem now. Uh-oh. I can still rectify this. Just blow yourself over. There we go. I couldn't afford to make a hole, but I did want to just subtly blow him over. Alright, now... this is just my reward for having saved my twisters for this. Would not have been able to save a life there. Excellent, man. So far these levels are a whole lot better than the space levels. Take a teleporter, any teleporter, but not that teleporter. Yeah, I was planning on jumping, but what we did worked. I tried to get the jump, as you may have saw, but he decided to slide down quicker than I could mash. Or the die was already cast. Platforming, stacking, stomping, jumping, filling, archer, fencer, tractor. A really good and strong mix of abilities. A tractor in particular is a lovely and non-fatal way to block in lemmings. And unlike the stacker, I don't need to destroy it or otherwise circumvent it. So, what do we have here? Some interesting utilities for using the jumper, or rather stomper guy, that's for sure. I don't have a climber, do I? No, okay, weird. It's a rather elaborate ruse to get around here. I want to save a fencer for the end to get through this. That's fine. There's a lot of annoying holes in the way though. Actually, there's a lot of annoying all around here. I suspect that stomping can help me a lot here. I can stomp down here, jump out of it, fence my way all the way over to this part. Then I would probably fill a bit so that I could fence up to here. That's 2 fences down. This is a bit of a problem because I'd want to fence more, but I could stomp down and then fence through this. Then you are a problem. What can we do about you? I could platform over this, and then with some clever use of stacking and filling, I could make an exit here. 1 more fence to get out. That's my brilliant plan, but is there a more brilliant plan? It'd be great if I could go over the top. Let's keep it basic. If we just fenced over here, fence, 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 fence. I could send possibly a jumper over here ahead of time. And then I think I'm too low on the fences here. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, the 4 fences is a tricky part of this. 1 fence, 2 fence, 3 fence, 4? Actually, is there no good reason I couldn't just do that? Let's give it a go. You there, laddie. You're first up. Get stomping. And before you make it a fatal stomp... Oh god, is that a magic pixel? Oh, it was too magical. Okay, I stomped too hard. I meant to fix it. If he jumped, he could swing back across and be facing the right way. I thought he would still be over the pit if he did it that way. Then again, the rock climber could probably climb the incline, couldn't he? Yeah, well, matters little. We still made it. I still do want to do some initial stomping, just to be able to fence further. Ah, okay, I think I actually went down too far again. Okay, only 2 stomps. Stomping is a lot faster than digging, after all. Oh man. My poor broken post-DDR body. Surely not all of my Lemming sessions have been post-DDR, right? Just feels like a good mix. Destroy the body. 1, 2. Right, 2 is all we can do, surely. Might not have even been necessary, I just didn't want my fencer running out of steam before reaching the end of here. And then it's just another case of stomp and fence. How much do we stomp? That might have not have been enough stomping. Oh, it was precisely enough stomping. Okay, wow, we might actually just have this one done in a oneer. Just find someone else to do a bit of stomping for us. Stomp, 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 and fence. And now this is a key concept right here. We need an attractor. Otherwise we're going to have some bounce backs here that I need to not have. The game was generous enough to give me 4 jumpers so I can free myself from that trap. And without... free myself from that trap. And then our final fence can just get us through here. I have a funny feeling this was not the intended solution. My giant brain allowing me to stomp and then fence probably bypassed all the intended difficulty of this level. But it did allow me to use a single fencer to clear what multiple fencers would have been needed for. Yeah, a much more complicated solution using stackers and fillers to create a ramp here would have done the job, I'm sure. But who needed that? Not this guy. Yeah, the starting stomp was a precise one. Whether or not it was needed, though, I don't know. Doesn't matter, though. Whether or not it's needed, what matters is victory. And we're enjoying a big tall glass of that, although I could also do with a tall glass of something a bit more liquidy. Hold that thought, I need to go and grab some. Get very thirsty post DDR and during DDR and all my time, really. Anyway, I'll be right back. Much better. Trying to think on a dehydrated brain just doesn't work. Man, you've been follower for 10 years. What does it show that? A 10-year anniversary surely coming up. Crivens. September 5th, 2013. That is some real... Oh, that's your account created. I was thinking, was I even streaming in 2013? Might have to think up something for my 10th anniversary. I also might need to figure out when that is. Might have already passed, actually. Yeah, it would have been this month, wouldn't it? Recht. 10 years of stream look back? Nah, too busy doing a Vorion right now. So, the problem is, in terms of destruction, we only have stompers and bombers. That's not very malleable. This is where we want to go. There's some easy stomping that can be done to get there, but... since I have an attractor, what is stopping me just bombing up here, platforming across, and stomping my way down? I would say that figuratively nothing is stopping me from doing that, so let's get bombing. I won't use my attractor just yet. I'm going to wait until there's not much left to bomb, because there's the risk, and I just did it there, that I turn around my lemmings, and I did it again, darn it. Uh-oh. It's okay. These problems can be overcome. But it might still blow up again. Okay, I'm gonna have to hope and pray that I can isolate one lemming and still destroy that. Fortunately, I have 10 jumpers for such an occasion. Good. Also good. I need you to blow this up. That was insufficient, and yet, at the same time, might work. It also might not. You can't catch a lemming with a balloon, sadly. If I had sand pour, it would have been okay, but I don't. I think I'm just scuppered here. Are you really stuck there? Yeah, I'm one bomber short, aren't I? However, what if? What if? No, don't do that. And certainly don't go back there. No, crumbs. I had an idea, but it didn't work. Okay. I think I'm close to 10 years. All I know is Jake's been streaming for almost the time that I've been watching streams. I've been streaming for almost the time that I've been watching streams too. I was inspired to start streaming because of Awesome Games Done Quick 2013. I have long since lost my love for AGDQ, but back then it was inspirational stuff. Was it 2013? I think it was a little later than that, or earlier than that rather. I remember when it was just a fuzzy camera and some guys on a couch. Good times is certainly what I remember. Okay, wow, this feels very precise, if indeed this is even what I'm meant to do. But I have something resembling a cunning plan. You see, the jumper... Oh, hang on. Can I fill this in? Not really. But also, kind of. The thing about the jumper is that he makes a little bit of a narrow area next to him. So maybe if I just timed it just right... Okay, maybe not. This is a problem. Problem and a half. I don't think I'm getting through there again. Maybe I'll never get through there. I think the problem lies in that I kept detonating it after the Lemmings turned around. Unless there is some glorious solution that involves coming down here. It wouldn't be unthinkable, but it would be weird. Let's try this. You know, maybe I've been mistaken all this time, and you actually can catch a lemming with a balloon. No. However, I could do a platform out here. What does that achieve? I still can't get into here. However, I could use the weird stomping thing to maybe make my way into there. You know what? I think it's possible. Let's give it a go. I don't actually think that the solution is to well-time your bombs to get up to the top, although that would be the best solution. Let's try something else. Imagine being inspired to stream instead of bullied into. Yeah, it was a lovely freedom. And it started out just me, Lucky, Callum, Lucas, Tandy, just streaming for each other. Good times. Okay, don't turn around. Again, do not turn around. Just get that bomb. No, he did turn around. Okay, well, don't worry about it too much. Wow, that went even worse than last time. Can we fill this up and go to some great lengths to platform our way up, please? Insufficient. Still insufficient, but getting there. That should be enough. Actually, there's a pretty good tight bit there. Let's try our luck with a couple of bombs. One more bomb and I might be on winning streak now. Okay, good-ish. Alright, timing is... okay. Timing is of the essence here. That failed miserably, and I think I just scuppered it for myself. Yeah, you're pretty dead. Anyway, let's explore this idea, despite our friend being very dead. The idea is, well, not to bump, that's for sure. Get over there. This is the idea. Okay, you come down here, and then what I do is I have you immediately do this, I cancel you out of that. And then you do this. And what we do is we use the weird facility of the Stomper stomping wider than the Lemming to very slowly stomp our way through here. And now the Lemmings can get out. And that is what we call the proof of concept. Alright, so if we can ignore the one Lemming that died for our sins, good job was done. But we can't. We're aiming for every single Lemming in every level that it's possible in. Sparkling performance. How can you say that and still award me podium 2? That was good though. That was really good by me. I wonder if that's intended. It doesn't feel intended. They fit through that, but they couldn't fit through 1 pixel a wee bit ago? Actual scam. The problem is that Lemmings just have a terrible lack of upper body strength. Kind of tragic in a way. Alright, this is actually going pretty well. You know, if I could just get you up here. Pop. One more pop and we're good. Absolutely Mary Poppins. Right, now, this is of vital importance. The moment there's a little gap there, just shimmy your way through. And I have a full 9 stompers for this. Absolutely saving this miraculous position that we've got. And now as soon as you're here, stompy stompy. I gotta make sure that we have a long enough bit that no one's gonna walk through it. And then we just stomp a bit, build a bit, have a hissy fit, build a bit, hissy fit, build a bit, and one more should do it. Stomp. I'll even balloon you out of that. Pop, and away you go. And then we get the others. Again, my intended solution senses are not tingling for this. I don't think this is what I was meant to do. Using platformers to create a stairway like this feels like a gratuitous misuse. That's okay. Actually, it feels like a common trend in the Lemmings levels that I ignore a huge amount of it and just beeline for the exit, but I do feel like Lemmings 2 is a far more malleable game than the first one. Which is nice, because in the first game, there are a lot of levels where you don't really feel like you're doing your solution, you are doing the one and only intended solution. Which makes it feel all the better when there are levels that you don't do that. I think that's why I think that the fun and the tricky levels are far more fun than the taxing and mayhem levels. And let's not get started on the Sunsoft levels. Can you jump and place a bomb? No, you must be grounded to bomb. You can, however, set an exploder and jump, but then the Lemming will die. Jumpers, ballooners, runners, builders, attractors, ropers, spearers, archers. Absolutely no destructive ability. This is all about creating platforms and movement tech. And the movement tech ain't that great. Jumping, running. Only 1 roper, huh? Feels like putting it here is a no-brainer, but maybe it's more important to use the archer to create a small platform over here. And then... where's the exit? That's kind of the important question. Oh! Ooh, well, if it's right there, I might just be able to do something devilishly good. Okay, okay. Don't want to use my runner. Runners always cause grief. So let's do this. Are you gonna... yeah, you're gonna start partying. That's fine by me, though. Just jump out of... oh, okay. You can jump instead. Right, you're gonna jump and die, and we're gonna restart. Oh, you can destroy the little hand as well. Lemmings 2 looks like it's more open to creativity. Classic levels, appropriately, did not. Oh yeah, I'm glad we're beyond the classic levels. If I'd saved that till last, I'd have something to very much not look forward to. But as it stands, I'm looking forward to all the other tribes. We got Circus and its horrible music out of the way. Is this gonna kill you? I feel like it might. Hop! Oh, you dancer! Okay. Okay. I'll work with this. Oh, easy now. Archery. Archery time. Get over on this. My goal is to make a platformer for the other lemmings to walk across and not fall into the soup. Good. Now they're going to fall down to here, whereupon I must figure out the next step in my grand master plan. How do you live? I don't want to run. Really don't want to run with you. I think that's just going to cause a lot more problems than it would ever solve. But I think the spearer runs while he spears. I hope he doesn't, but... Okay, that is not what I wanted at all. I wanted you to aim far lower. Can you do that? No, please, please don't throw them that high. Okay, I think what I should have done was spear this and bow this and then rope it. As it stands, this is going to be insufficient. But let's get a feel for it anyway. How far can we rope? Yep. Okay, great. We have our solution. Dance till you die, lemming friends. Yeah, the dude is indeed rocking out with a loop. But hang on just a moment. How do I turn around to throw the spear? Is such a thing even possible? Well, one thing to consider is that I'm not using my stairway. I could just not do that at all, stairway up over this, and we'll all be pretty happy. I like the sound of being happy. Oh, right, that thing. Alright, so you're going to stay up here, drop down, and then I'll have you jump across, and all will be well. Please stop building, please stop building, please stop building. Okay, good. Whew, that could have gotten ugly. Alley-oop. And just to be sure, you absolutely cannot throw this in a way that is useful. Not even remotely. Okay, easy now, easy. These arrows are of vital importance. Oh, bollocks! I thought I had another one. Okay. Okay, so close and yet so far. Come to think of it, why even do it from that end? I think I'd actually be better doing it from the bottom end up. I'd have less time for it, but I think it would work out better. I worry that the roper wouldn't connect from here if it's aiming downward. I think it could, but seems more risky. I'd have to get it closer to the edge. Don't know why this level's called Lemmings in Distress. We had the solution figured out the moment we set our eyes on this level. Let's get some sweet tunes going. Oh, okay. Right, I really thought he was going to start dancing, but he didn't want to. Must be some randomness involved in whether or not they decide to start dancing. Can the roper be used to make a wall? Yes, actually. I think if you shoot a roper straight up and it misses, it falls straight down and creates a small wall. But I can't say for certain whether or not it acts as a wall or just something that they walk over. I can't remember. Actually, this might be an even better place for you to use the javelin. Please stop. How do you feel about javelining from here? I mean, actually pretty good, honestly. Okay, this is way too tight. He keeps making steps forward and I can't be having that. Oh god. Okay. I'll get there yet. Can you just rope up to the top level instead of down to the arrows? Yes. Why are we not doing that? That would be so easy. Why are we not doing that? There's surely some reason. I don't trust this. I want you to be the one. Surely there's some reason that I'm not roping up. Okay, I'm starting to think I don't have a good reason. Well, let's do it. Team effort, right? And then just away we go. Such is the curse of playing Lemmings too much, overcomplicating a... Oh. Well, now that is just nasty. So, it seems we need to keep our stairway for this. We need to build a stairway at this point, and what's more, we need one person to be doing that. That's okay-ish. Because I can do exactly the same thing that I just did, except... when you fall down here, you launch a bunch of arrows that way. And I'll have you jump down to here. Okay, that'll work-ish. A feeble effort saved 3 lemmings, oh grim. You ever played Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle? I played Buster Busts Loose, and I played the NES one as well, but I never heard of a Crazy Castle. Alright, so you, my friend, have got to... Oh, no, 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 no. Bye-bye. I need to time this better. It's quite a lot this little lemming needs to do for the colony. A lot of arrows to shoot and not a lot of time. Actually, I have an even better idea than that. Why even position him in such a weird way? As long as he gets down here, I'm good. I'll jump him over here and then I'll balloon him back. That's my brilliant idea, and it is quite brilliant. Alright, 4 arrows. 1, 2, aw damn, can't miss any more of them. 3, 4, okay, that's pretty much perfect. Now, I'm gonna balloon you up and blow you back. And I think we're okay, just unstick yourself. Okay, I've never seen this before. Okay, well, I've definitely never seen that before. I managed to thread the needle with the lemming, get him stuck between the arrows, and then the balloon just kept tearing away at his poor little body. Yeah, this is the closest thing to a doozy of a level, but it's not like we haven't solved it. It's just the execution is a little jarring. Let's go, indeed. Yeah, come on, get the music going. Let the music play. She won't get away. Too late with the loot, my friend. At least the failure in this level comes nice and early. It's not like those levels where you get right to the end and then you get roasted alive. Alright, that should be good, and that should be even better, and now we... Okay, to not make the same mistake we did last time, let's nail all the arrow shots, shall we? Nice job, Robin Hood. Okay, now, you pop, you make the same... Oh, no, that's not good. I can't have you jiving. Could you just lob a javelin and stop dancing? No. That's a problem. I can't have you jump, you will die. I need to save one jump for the other guy. Can you jump? Ah, this is a problem. How do I solve this problem? Maybe by throwing more javelins. I have a funny feeling throwing javelins is not the way forward. I have an idea. One ballooner. Oh, crumbs. How did that even happen? Actually, the javelins did solve the problem. Okay. Okay, well, it's a shame about the lemming we drowned, but that is a working solution. Perhaps we should make sure that the stairway actually does get over the nasty thing. Javelins are hard to aim, sadly. Alright, we're going to avoid this thing by going up and over. Whoa, I'm not sure I trust that solution. Really not sure I trust that solution. Maybe you're meant to javelin here so you can get over this thing. I will actually use some javelins at the end so that I have something to get onto. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we're going to get smoldered. It's okay though, I can make a save before that and test out various solutions. Yeah, for sure. Doozy of a level, but I'm glad for it. I don't want to cakewalk everything in this game. Have to make it look like my lobes are being at least a little bit challenged, right? Oh god, not again. The controls can be awfully fumbly in this game at times. A large part of it is that you cannot change your ability whilst paused unless you're also holding pan. And it also hurts that they reversed the controls from the first game. Like, so you want to pause and get this guy a specific ability, you gotta go, and then quickly pause again, and then unpause and give it to him, and then before you know it, he's already ran away. Alright, go for it, laddie. And again. They also got rid of the musical effect of switching between the abilities in this game, which was a sad, sad loss from one. I liked it going up in scale, or down in scale, depending on how you play it. That's sufficient. Now, balloon our way out of here. Maybe not quite so aggressively as we did before. So this looks good. Hell, it looks great. Aww, come on! The angle was too high, so he counted as being past it. Shall I send you an SFC mouse, Jake? Actually, I should get one for myself, really. I had a Super Nintendo mouse. It was pretty terrible, but it was great for playing Mario Paint, and that was the only game we ever played with it, because the Super Nintendo mouse working games were few and far between. Actually, I struggle to think of any other game that the Super Nintendo mouse worked with. Get in there. Okay, that works. Barely, but it works. Now let's not thread you this time. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, come on, let's not have to go through this again. Roper, and this time at a good steep angle. But not too steep. Up you go. Now, I am increasingly believing that I do need to use the javelin at this point. I can't think of a single level. No, I can think of one other level we've needed a javelin in so far, so... I think I actually need you to... Yeah, screw it, just javelin and see what happens. That is too far. In fact, I think I've done myself in by doing that. Because now I've created a wall that I can't get over. Oh, you passed through that. Well, there's a minute chance that this is going to work. It's not down to chance, the die is cast, but let's have a look. Are we going to be roasted alive, or are we going to get over this thing? I could have made her a runner and then thrown the javelin, but I didn't. Roast or not roast? Very, very roast. I actually think if I had just played my builder later, we would have been okay. Because it looks like there's a fairly specific hitbox for the fire. So let's do this. Looks good to me. He's not even popping his head out. Huh. Which makes this one of the more unpleasant levels we've come across in Lemmings 2, actually, because if we did not have the glorious modern convenience of save states, you'd be playing this level over and over again just to try different solutions at the end here. Grim. What's this green-silver thing in the wall on the top right of the map? I don't know what you're talking about, so we'll go and have a look at it. A lot of the Super Nintendo mouse games were Japan only. Surprised how many games actually supported it. I'm gonna check this list, see if I played any of them. No. Oh, I played Arkanoid Do It again. I don't see how that would be improved with a mouse. Especially an old ball mouse. So, hang on, I'm off the game now. If you mean this thing, it's just decoration. Otherwise... No, almost everything here is either destroyable decoration, like all of this stuff, or steel that can't be destroyed, like this. So yeah, Arkanoid Do It Again, I've played that. I think I played Cannon Fodder. Doom? Doom supported a mouse? Damn, what a world we live in. Yeah, this game, Lemmings 2, supports a mouse. Mario Paint, of course. Might and Magic 3, no thank you. Powermonger supports it. Oh, what a disastrously bad game. Hey, Vegas Stakes is there. Kinda cool, but, you know, the Super Nintendo had an enormous library of games. It's hardly surprising. But didn't the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2 both outdo the Super Nintendo in terms of size of game libraries? Time to revisit Powermonger with a mouse. It'll surely improve the experience. No, how about we... Oh Christ, not this level again. How about we never do Powermonger again? Now that sounds even better. Right. That was the problem. I was going back to replay a level. And then clicking on the level. The map also gives us a nice visual cue as to how we're doing. I've been on Medieval for an hour and a half, which does not bode well, but I think we're on to the last level. There we go, just jousting around. Pole vaulter, bomber, runners, parasol. We don't often see parasol, or floater as it's called. Stacker, glue gun, roper, and balloon. This seems like it's made for a single lemming to be a trailblazer. The exit is down there in the bottom right. So far, looks very, very easy. So what's the catch? What do you think the catch is? simple solution is that one lemming runs ahead, positions himself here, uses the glue gun to cover this, or a roper, and then we use our one bomb to explode this and go down through it. Easy peasy. Couldn't be easier. So what's the catch? The catch is probably how do you get that lemming there? I have ideas. Oh, ooh. Alright, let's try this. Go my favorite pole. His name is Walter. Okay, he that's clever. Okay, I got it. I have certainly got it. So I don't think you can pole vault that in time. However, I think there's a way that you can. I'm going to pole vault a lemming up to the upper location. And then from here, he will fall with a floater to not die. Then I need him to turn around, so since I don't need a lot of glue... Oh, well now, this is getting a little complicated, isn't it? That's okay though, I've got it all sorted in my head. Yes! 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 Okay, so I've got it all. Everything has come together. Observe. Go, my lemming friend, go! He pops here, and now he can do the pole vaulting from this side, and God knows what the positioning is for this, so don't mind me this. I reckon here. Go, 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 pole! Whee! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's no good. Okay. Can Roper save me here? Yeah, I can use Roper there. I don't need Roper anywhere else. Alright, I still have my solution. For that I'm quite certain. So I need you a little closer, just about there. Oh, right, Nessie. Quick, quick, quick! Oh no, no! Do I have a way to delay one of them? Yes, I do. Okay, alright, don't you worry, girly. The solution is at hand. Yeah, parasol you just to save a bit of time. Walter will begin his pole running here. That's going to create just enough delay for this to work. Whew! Okay! Man, that was good and that was tight. Alright, the stage is set. Regrettably, you cannot blow a lemming who is falling with a floater. Starting to wonder if I should have had you just run over to here. Would you have survived that? Survey says probably not. Now, this will be very timing specific, but here. Don't bonk, don't bonk, don't bonk, don't bonk. Oh, okay, never mind bonking, you don't get high enough. Okay. Okay. What can I do to solve my problem here? If I didn't have to use my balloon at the very start, I'd be on easy street. Let me check and see if, with good timing, I can get the very first lemming to pole vault over. Well, it wouldn't be the first one, I'd use the second one to buy the extra time that I need. I feel like I was a little late my first time trying it. Alright, so you get a free pass, but this one, mashing. I don't think so. Yeah, damn. There's always a slight delay on them taking the action. Is there anything I could do to... Do I need 2 stackers? That's another question I should ask myself. I don't think I need 1. So, Glue would not extend the platform in the way that you would like. 1, it would just fall off the edge, and 2, glue goes all the way down the horizontal surface that it comes across. Vertical surface, rather. But again, doesn't matter, it would just fall off the edge. Yeah, think, could I really... I absolutely want to try this. Can I just pole vault straight out of the gate? Especially if I delay you just slightly. And then... Go! Oh dear lord! He can do it! Wow, okay, well that makes my life a lot easier. That saves me the balloon. Alright, alright. You're gonna get that. You don't need that. And it's up to you to save all of Lemmingkind. Okay, that's close, but good enough. Alright, that was good. Really good. So, for some reason, they wouldn't take Pole Vaulter the moment they land, but I delayed them with a stacker, and that seems to have worked well. And now, I can use the balloon that I saved by doing that, and bring you up and over. And I want to thread the needle here so that you bash against that. Gently does it now. It was important that he lands here so he turns around. And now... Wait a second... I need my roper for this. No, I don't. No, I don't. Use the glue, you moron. God, that was close. Right. Well, I would dare to say that we're done here. What? How did that blow someone over to Nessie? That boy ain't right. Okay, well that was so close and yet so far. I didn't save after nailing that shot, did I? Uh-oh, I certainly saved after that. Okay, we'll tell you what, you're getting one more chance, and then if we're still blowing people into Nessie after... Whoa. I thought for sure I'd given you your floater. Oh, right, this is very wrong. Never mind, let's just start again. Okay, I think we're going to make the roper steeper so it's less likely that the lemming gets blown through it. Otherwise, that was splendid. Alright. That might have been just a pixel off, but let's find out. It was one little pixel off. Goodness, the timing on that is fierce. I have another idea, and it might be a good one. I'm going to give it the floater ahead of time, that way it falls slower. Might be easier to give it the initial order. Gluing over dragon? No. Nice idea, but I'm 98% sure that wouldn't work. No, I'm certain you moved forward a bit too much there as well. Ah, man, don't tell me I threaded that 1 in a million needle. But you know what, I had something of a solution here, right? No, I hadn't even started here. What, you tell me I didn't save after I managed to nail that amazing shot? How could I do this to myself? This is me without the balloon, though. Extremely sad. Okay, well, guess we're doing this level again. A bit of a shame then. I might mark these medieval levels as being some of the worst ones then. Because it's always unpleasant in Lemmings when you have the solution, but through pixel shenanigans or similar, it just doesn't work out. Okay, that's it's so tight. Good job, pole vaulter. Definitely saving myself that. And of course, let's make this considerably steeper. Should be a lot harder for Lemmings to fall to their death there. Well, somehow blast through that, but still to their death. And this level is very generous, giving me lots of room to position that Lemming. So that it falls, turns, and glues for victory. And now all we have to do is not explode our Lemming through that little roper. Easy, right? I think one of them went through. Why? Why? How peculiar. Okay, we have a way to have that not happen. Yeah, I didn't want to abuse my saving there, Andy, but I think I will now. Gonna let you fall a good long distance before giving you this to just barely break your fall. Okay, that's good. Reasonably speaking, there's no way that a Lemming should be blasted through this, but they do, so that's just a shame for me now, isn't it? Alright, let's do the blind shot. Boom. Yeah, look at that, they keep falling through it. No. Dead Lemmings. Alright, there must be somewhere that I can detonate this and not cause so much strife. Maybe right at the edge. But that could cause a... Ooh, okay, no, those two just got deleted. And we've made a hole so deep that all these other Lemmings are dying. Okay. What if... Can I erect a little wall here? No, I can't see that helping in any way. Maybe build a wall at the start instead. Use the roper to get over. You know, having a wall here at the very start would have been a good idea. I could have cancelled out of it with glue or roper. Glue would be preferable. Yeah, that's what's causing it. Sometimes they are just blowing right through. Ah, haha, so close. Alright, I'm going to take a few shots at this explosion. And if it continues to just cause Lemming death... Yeah, it feels like it always wants to send two at me here. That's a little off. Oh man, that one explosion didn't trigger total Lemming grilling. But alas, no hole, no victory. Do they even fall through that? They do. Come on. One of these positions has to work. Damn you, Nessie. And another 3 meet their doom. Yeah, I have alternatives, I just don't want to start this level over, is the long and short of it. It just keeps making these lemmings phase through reality. Oh, we don't want you. What if, just putting this one out there, what if we attempted to glue our way out of this situation? The glue should be able to make a thicker wall that fewer lemmings fall through. And, ah, damn, I missed. I wanted you to, hang on, can you run through this? Yes! We outran Nassie, but no, the wall got placed in the wrong place. Also, I glued up this area. Okay, well that's all bad. That almost works. Yeah, no, can't outrun that fire. I'm gonna try 3 more times and that's it. Oh, that's certainly not it. Although it doesn't kill the ones that were falling, which is rather nice. That's close. But they still got roasted alive. One more try. Can't believe that didn't break his little spine, but no, we still have 3 of them roasted alive. Okay, back to the drawing board in this level. I mean, I have the solution, right? It's not tricky, I just don't want to do it all again. How many talisman pieces so far? We have beaten 6 out of 12 tribes, and this is the 7th. And I think this is the last level. It's either the last one or the penultimate one. Right, so this time with gusto. No, not you, but this one. Okay, I completely failed that. Did I not have a position where I actually managed to nail this in one? Yeah, this is the good start. Okay, now I'm going to delay you, and I'm going to have you build this up. 1, 2, 1. I need you to not come over here, but you are, aren't you? Yeah, you are so. How can I delay you a bit? Oh, of course, with a runner. Why didn't I think about my good friend the runner? Let's get our friend the runner bean over here. He can use his extra Speedy Gonzales ways. Now the trouble is, I need him to now go over to the left, huh? Alright, we'll tell you what, why don't you just do this? Now nobody has to die. Alright, I think we've finally got a idiot-proof solution here. Okay, yeah, this one feels solid. Just get you over here. Good, good. It's not too far to the right. Looks fine to me. Glue gun our way out of here. Now, there is still one possibility that lemmings still get blown through the roper, but surely at that angle the game has the brain power to think, oh, maybe this shouldn't be deadly. Looking good. Looking great. Alright, phew. Cool level, but I didn't appreciate the level of, well, finesse that it took. Yippee indeed, every one of the... what? Okay, whew. What took them so long? Ah, I see. They probably got blown all the way up to the starting platform up there, turned around and took their time. So a good thing this wasn't a time-sensitive level. I think there's more to this level, though. There were other solutions at hand, I think. Possibly using the balloon earlier, having this lemming run over here, but I think he'd need to run and jump to make this. Running would take him down to about here, not over to here. Heavens knows. That's why I'm really interested in looking up some tool-assisted speedruns or 100% runs of Lemmings 1 and 2 to compare the solutions. Anyway, boy, that took quite a bit, almost 2 hours for one tribe, and I really thought this was going to be a relatively easy one. But yet another gold, 7 out of 12. The talisman really doesn't fit together well, does it? Well, chat, I turn to you. Where do we go now? I think we've covered all the non-Nancy Drew areas. So what will it be? Our choices are, after we see all the pieces run in, we can do Nancy Drew in Icicle Creek. We can do Nancy Drew in the Tomb of the Lost Queen. Nancy Drew in the Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Nancy Drew in... well, they're all the Shadow Realm, really. What's the cave-related one, though? Shadow to eat all those sweet shadow chocolates. Egypt. There's a pharaoh who wants to know his name. Alright, let's get Egypt out of the way. People have been asking for Chef Ren for ages, and I've been ignoring the call for ages. Although Orlov says anything but Chef Ren, it's alright, sometimes you just gotta get it out of the way. Let's go. We have a lot of destructive abilities for the first level, but the first level's never difficult. Okay, yeah, this looks incredibly simple from the get-go. First off, boom. And a bit more boom. And then we'll have you dig so you're all together at the bottom, and then it's just a case of mulch our way to victory. Love the flamethrower. Kaboom! There was a wall. It's gone now. Oh, did you look at this? I missed a trick. Crunch! I know that looks like a pretty painful fall. It shows off the meaning of the little pixels. There's maybe a 2-pixel unit here that the lemmings are walking over, and that's enough to make this a spine-breaking but survivable fall. Whereas these lemmings are just fine. That's previously what I mean by quality of life. Well, being able to gauge when a fall is deadly or not, I would probably count that under modern quality of life. Oh, if I was really thinking, I would have had Chef Ren music at the ready to replace this. But if I wasn't going to get my new calorie updates for DDR, I certainly wasn't going to remember to do this. Glued to the goal, jumpers, attractors. Ooh, what magical instrument does Chef Ren play? The lemmings don't really look any different for this one, huh? We need a bit of verticality to get to the exit, but we have the glue pourer that we need. The trouble is the lower lemmings, but really... this is just a level that teaches you use glue and you will win, so I don't see a problem here. I need you to jump out of your trance there, laddie. We've got platforms to build. There we go. Flamethrower is just such an instant solution to problems. If anything, it's overpowered as destructive devices go. It's not to say that glue doesn't have plenty of its own power. Alright, that should be me fine to release... Oh, he's playing one of them snake charmy things, and they're doing the Egyptian walk like. Alright, there's no time, laddie. Get running. And get jumping while you're running too, because it looks awesome. Ooh. Oh, okay, well don't do that. Music's really cool for Egypt, though. God, the running lemmings, so cool. Such a man on a mission. Could it be that Ninja is coming around to the musical prowess of the Super Nintendo? Limitation breeds innovation, don't you know? Atari had it too good. Genesis had it too good. Although I don't particularly like Genesis sounds. Right, jumping, platforming, scooping, filling, stacking, fencing, stomping, and attracting in the labyrinth of fun. Let's see if it lives up to its name. I am an all-eater, Jake. Also, the Amiga had a weaker chip. You wouldn't think so with the tunes the Amiga came out with. Anyway, strength isn't everything. What was by far the weakest console in the 8th generation, but by far the most powerful in terms of performance? Was it 8th generation? I'm talking between the Wii, the PS3, and the Xbox 360. The PS3 had no games, and the Xbox would just melt itself down, so it was a bit of a no-brainer to begin with. Right, what are we doing here? Would be nice to turn around pretty quickly, honestly. It actually looks like a very easy level. What in the world is stopping me? Just turning around, scooping and stomping my way to victory. I rather think nothing is. Right, let's go then. I'm going to slow you down with some platforming, I'm going to speed you up with some jumping. And just like that, you're going to prevent movement. You don't need to prevent that much though. This could be something resembling a problem. Oh, that's something resembling a problem. They'll walk off the edge and die here if I don't do something. So what will I do? With my limited amount of scoopers, I shall engage in the attractor. Crumbs, I missed this rather important laddie. Okay, well don't worry about it, just get scooping. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to be scooping enough. It's possible. This is starting to feel a lot like a deadly fall. I need you to delay yourself a bit. I need you to not die. Oh, indeed. I know. It all hurts. Okay, okay. How do I slow you down sufficiently? I don't have to. You are blocked. Oh no! Oh no! That didn't work. He bounced back. I should have jumped the other way. I don't think I have any way to turn you around right now. However, I can fence with you, but that just causes another problem. But what if... What if we're okay with that? You need to turn around, but I have enough filler to make you turn around. Okay, okay. I will be the first to admit none of this went to plan. But the plan could still function. A lot more breathing room in a Lemmings 2 level than a Lemmings 1 one by a good long way. Alright, fence your way to victory, and I need this to not be a deadly fall. We're in it. That was delightfully devilish. Now, where's my tractor? I'm gonna have you fill out of that. Uh-oh. Is this too high? No, no way it's too high. There we go. Okay, good. There were a lot of problems with how I tackled this level. But I had a dream. And these lemmings are gonna live to see it through. Albeit with fractured discs, shattered tibias, lame femurs. Okay. What just happened to the exit? Okay, whew. The Nintendo Wii reliably broke televisions. I have never heard of that. I can only assume that was, I was going to say the Brazilian version, but I realized that wasn't TBW, that's the Andarius. Forgive me for only reading the. Super Lamb Stacker, 2 Twisters, a platformer, basher, and 6 sand people. Spiraling DNA. It's a lot of sand compared to everything else. What are we dealing with? Oh, right, the thrown Wiimotes. Okay, well, I mean, there's problems, and then there's user problems. This is a really easy level if I play my cards right with the twister. Look at that button, though. That right there is trouble. And I'm not interested in trouble. I think I'm going to start with a bit of bashing. Actually, couldn't I Super Lamb my way to victory? You know what? We don't see enough of Super Lamb, so let's change that. Super Lamb, engage! Woo! And die. I mean, dive. Could have sanded over that. In fact, if there's anything we're going to sand over, it's this, just in case I need my basher at the very end. I'm not made of time, though, so I should get going on a twister pretty soon, but you know how it is. Alright, that should be easy way up. Now, who and how do we do this? I'm actually going to take you, since I already have you here. And you are going to be the one. Let me be the one. Delicately does it, and I mean real delicately. Uh-oh. Actually, this might still be okay. I do have all these sands, after all. Let loose the sands of time. Bash our way through here. And using the sand. Okay, let's try not to fail the sand like that. I've only got 2 more of them. If you sand into a wall, it just doesn't happen. But there we go, that should be it. Jolly good. I think there was as many solutions to that as there are players of the game. So it's quite a good amount of flexibility in how we do that. That's the power of the twister. You just do what you want with the twister guy. There we go, the gold standard. I like that it calls it a rescue attempt. It's an evacuation. Would you call that a rescue? Echo of Light, only 3 minutes for a relatively large looking stage here, and not a lot of tools. Plenty of jumpers, but those are easy come, easy go. Oh, I get a lot of club bashers though. I like it. Let's see it. The Wii broke one of your teeth. What were you chewing on the damn thing? I can't speak, I broke a tooth on a pretzel once. That hurt like hell. I think it was one of my front teeth as well. Oof. Thank goodness it was a baby tooth, so it doesn't matter, but youch. It was one of them huge pretzels, really hard ones at that. You could buy a big plastic tub of them, so my dad brought those back and said, pretzel time. Crunch went my tooth. Right, not a lot of tools. So what do we do here? I got a rock climber and a shimmy downer that can get over here and glue pour this over so I can stomp down happily. And I can caveman club my way through you, glue, club, glue. Ah, hold the phone. I only have 2 bits of glue. But what if that's not a problem? Yes, yes, excellent. Okay, good job, Jake. The lobes are in full operation. I hope this isn't a deadly fall, but I'm sure it's not. Whee! Oh, that looked survivable to me. I slipped while climbing out of a swimming pool, hit one of my front teeth in the side of the pool. I still have a piece missing. Ooh. I'd rather not hear about broken teeth. Rather unpleasant. You know what else is unpleasant? That bit where he eats a tooth in Corpse Party. Why did they have to make it so crunchy? Really sounded like he was eating a pretzel. Whee! Alright, there we go. That's what happens when you actually look after your well-being. I might not use the stomper. After all, with the clubbing, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, clubbing is far less important. So what we're actually going to do is club for victory here. And then you are going to become my runner because... Watch this. You can clear this gap. And we're not even done yet. He's going to clear the gap again. Up. And then he's going to club for victory once more. Dum 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 dum. And again. Keep that club swinging, boyo. We need it. And another jump. And now we can glue. Why did we wait so long? Because one glue will cover both of these. There's more glue than needed for these tiny gaps after all. And with that being done, I can rather happily stomp my way down. We can also be quite glad that glue can outrun even the most athletic Lem. Although if that was a problem, I could just delay him a bit. I don't know. Crunch. Crunch. I think if I planned this ahead of time, we could have gotten all 3 done with 1 bit of glue. Glad he's a slider to get down here, and that's all she wrote. Oh, darn. You can glue over the exit. Oh, Dios mío. Okay, don't worry. I have a solution, but it's not a very good one. Stomp once. Precisely once, club out of it, and then jump back. Uh-oh, I hope you'll be okay. Oh, crumbs. Well, lessons have been learnt today. Can you get back in time? Okay, so I needed to do the final glue from the right, not the left. And even doing that, the runner does have enough time to get back. Alright. I didn't think a single sliver of glue would stop people walking into their little tent, but it seems it does. Oh dear, you made them extinct. That's okay. We've saved the most important tribes after all. I tried the Circus tribe so we can all get some entertainment in these trying times. Still 3 minutes to this level. It's tight. I think my solution here is awesome, though. Well, hell, I like it. Basically, I love the runner lemming. I wouldn't say it's one of the strongest lemmings, but it's one of my favorite in the game. So we do glue you from here. And we do start letting these guys out, because it'll take a bit of time. But I really need you to run way ahead of everybody else right now. And I should have... yeah, I've got enough jumpers to get you around. Clump. Actually, this is a little awkward. 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, and not a single one to spare. Alright, alright. I can make do with that. The important thing is that you don't enter the exit right now. Uh-oh. Oh, for the love of God, hurry up! No! I was just a little too gung-ho. Ah, crumbs. Okay, a little bit of a delay on stomping out the other lemmings then. You say so few lemmings that they're going to what? I haven't seen that one before. Did anyone read that significantly faster than me? 'Cause I'm curious. So few lemmings that they what? They're going to be very lonely. Ah, what a shame. Alright, let's go, lemming, go. We got places to be. It's always scary to fast forward when you've got the running lemming. He goes like a lightning bolt, so he does. Crunch. God, I love that animation. These aren't war crimes, they're just regular crimes. We're not at war. Oh, crapola! That was a mistake to make. But maybe we'll be okay. I forgot to glue from the left-hand side, but there's a small chance that that's okay. Wait, no, there's not, because I used up all my jumpers. Ah, crumbs. Gotta stop taking my eyes off the prize here. This tribe of lonely lemmings needs me there for them. Anyone keeping track of the number of these? This feels like level 5. There are 10 levels for each tribe. Must resist the urge to hit the emulation speed up button. Difficult enough to resist pressing the in-game speed up button. You can see just how fast that lemming took off the moment I hit it. Right, this time glue from the left to the right. Lemmings rising from the left to the right is alright. Go. And don't stomp for a wee bit. Alright, we'll definitely be okay stomping now. I wonder why they block you stomping further to the right there. I guess it's to avoid the possibility of landing straight onto that, but you'd suffer the same problem because half of the lemmings would go over to the wrong direction anyway. Alright, jump once, jump twice, jump thrice, and then glue over all of this. Just don't glue the exit. We good? Oh wow, you even bump there, which is weird. Rock climbers I would have thought would have no problem climbing up over that. And then comes in the stampede of 39 more lemmings. The different versions of this game have more lemmings. I have a funny feeling that they reduced the amount of lemmings down to 40 for performance on the Super Nintendo. Because I swear I read a forum post that mentioned 60 lemmings for one tribe. PC has 60, yeah, well there we go. Glorious power of a 1994 PC handling Lemmings 2. Right, what are we dealing with here? I have a lot of time and a lot of fillers. I even have a hopper. And runners and jumpers. There's an obvious trap here. I got 20 bashers as well, which is a ton of bashers. Oh boy, am I meant to fill this or plank over it? I have no glue. I really don't want to spend all my fillers on that, so I'm just going to platform over it. Gonna need another 2 platformers here. This I could fill. Platform, platform, bash. Platform, fill, exit. Okay, I don't see the problem here, but common strife in my life there. Could you please not be You, don't be dancing. You got more to live for than that. And you might as well run. We have a lot of time, but let's not act like it. Huh, starting to think that this was a bit of a mistake. Making you a runner was a bit of a mistake. I have an idea, and it's this. Let's jump you out of there. That way, whenever you turn back around, you will still end up there. Gotta remember, I have a roper. It'd be interesting if there was a way to rope just up to the end immediately, but I really don't think that's plausible. It'd be nice if it was. Turn around, please. Perfect. Wait a second, I needed you to platform over that, not run, jump over it. Okay, that's fine, I can get someone else to take care of that. The low road here is fine, but you absolutely must platform over the end part. Okay, that's good. Just one of those levels that trailblazers take care of, no problem. Please don't continue bashing. Good. Oh, that's not good. I was intending on hitting start. I hit select to speed up instead. However, we can just bounce you back around like so. We're still at the point in the game where it's giving us plenty of leeway for our mistakes. And we don't make mistakes here. We just have... Wait, what the hell do you think you're doing? Tell you what you're not doing. Punching through this palm tree. There we go. I did it again. Yeah, crumbs. How do I make you turn around here? I think I'll have you jump into this tree. Or actually, why even bother doing that? This is why I made that little pit over there. Smoking my way through the time, though. You know damn well my name is not Jack Ship. My parents were huge fans of the Blues Brothers. I am forever grateful that they called me Jake and not Elwood, but it's still my name. You know what, I might just keep platforming here. Oh, but I need a lot of platformers where I'm going. I don't like this. It's a lot of filler needed. I might use the roper actually. This is 2 or 3 platforms. This is a 4th. This is a 5th. That's a filler. Actually, no, we'll be fine. I can platform my way over here. Oh, crumbs. Okay, well, I guess we are roping our way up. Close. That is absolutely pixel perfect on that. So what I mean about runners, they are tricky. DDR Elwood is a different ring to it. Don't know what they were thinking. Like, Jake in the movie The Blues Brothers is just an awful individual. Why did you think that would be a great name for your son? That man's scum. Anyway, it's time to... Uh-oh. I just realized what problems I have, but that's okay. If there's one thing I can do, it's deal with problems. I need to bridge over that water as well. And now I've gone and done it, because now I have 2 lemmings to very much care for. Boy, that was close on the timing. Yeah, I really don't want to redo all this level, so dunk. Question, is that sand deadly? It just looks suspiciously deadly, doesn't it? Oh, crumbs, you didn't free yourself. Come on. I think I need another runner to escape. Okay, sand doesn't look that deadly. There's a lot of lemmings that have a long way to go now, though. 1 more fill, 1 more platform, and we are done. 4 minutes should be enough time to get these lemmings moving. So let's put that to the test. We're going to grab our weirdo, jump them out of it, and now everybody gets moving. Please cease, please cease, please cease. There we go. Oh, okay, that's fine. At least Jake is common enough not to be an obvious reference if you don't like the character, unlike those brainlets who pick Final Fantasy name for their children's or Game of Thrones. Ugh. Well, I'm just forever grateful that I am from before the time where a parent thinks the best thing that they can do for their child is to post images of them on their social media. I feel for these kids that will never have any privacy. Alright, there's a slight worry that that is something they phase through. Nope, they go up and over. Actually, my main worry is that 3-minute time limit. It's a long way to go in only 3 minutes. Fortunately, they're really condensed lemmings. I don't think I left anyone behind. Can't wait to name my kid after my favorite character, Trashly. Running too fast, bashing his head against the pyramid. I don't know how it feels. Alright, 2 minutes, lemmings, get moving. And these are speed up minutes. Nothing complicated about this level, it was just long. And I really feel that a cleverer mind than mine could have figured out how to use a single roper to shortcut or bypass the whole level. How would you do it here? I think if you placed your platformers on top of each other, you could gain quite a bit of height here, and then weak up there, but how would you then turn around? I don't know. You could also combine your platformers with your fillers to make a little bit of a makeshift pyramid to gain some extra height. Filler, sadly, is not the same as the sand pile. The filler keeps moving until it finds a crevice, so it wouldn't add a lot of height to that big flat floor. It would add 1, maybe 2 units. Well, I don't know, we had a lot of filler. Maybe it would. Right, quite the opposite now. A very vertical level, the Egyptian cottage. Again, another 9 minutes, but very few skills. Any destructive skills? Yeah, we got the laser blaster. Otherwise, it's all movement tech. Alright, how are we getting our way out of here? The very obvious thing is that I need to use my laser blaster here to free all the lemmings. Unfortunately... Oh, no, not quite. I do have a Stomper as well. I was just thinking half of them are going to go over this way. But yeah, okay. Those are the 2 bits that we need to use lemming abilities on. They're going to fall here, hopefully land there and get to the exit. So the one thing I need to do is guide a lemming. Is this one of those levels that's far easier than it looks? It might be. It just might be. Because I do get a jetpack. And most things are improved with jetpacks. Oh, hang on. This... Let's play around with you. You're my new jetpack. Lem. Alright, this might be a little awkward for you, but I want you to blow up and into here. Oh, man. Alright, let's try a different route, shall we? I really don't think this is gonna work. Jetpack was my best effort there. I forget, can we parachute you upwards? No, only side to side. Okay. But that's odd, that looks so much like I could have gotten the jetpack in there. Was there not enough time, or was there another problem? I think I should just play this more straight. One very well placed Super Lemming could make his way through most of this level after all. That was a feeble effort, one lemming. Land next to the pillar above the exit. Burn straight up. That's my plan now. But I really wanted to see if I could just maneuver one lemming into that little crevice, but I don't think the jetpack could get in there. The jetpack ended suspiciously early. I think I need the jetpack to get around this part. What are we doing if we take the right side? Yeah, he could just parachute his way around, right? How hard could it be? Alright, let's get to work, Lem. What a cool thing to do. Massive pyramid and you just get to free fall parachute your way down. That is so awesome. This is going to be a little less awesome for you, though. Which way is he walking? I hope, for his sake, it's over to the... Oh, God, okay. No jumps. Jetpack, now. Don't go too far. Okay, that's fine-ish. How super do you feel, Super Lem? Alright, let's go, man. Easy does it now. This will be tight as a tiger. Cannot slam against those walls, but the input is not great. Move it! Oh God! Which way is he even walking? I can't remember. I think he's walking over to the... I have no idea. Like, just get over here and land. That way you can just blast upwards with relative impunity. Oh, that was perfect. Absolute... No, 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 no. No! No, turn around, you idiot. Oh god, is that magic pixel enough? No, it's not. Betrayed. Betrayed by the parachute. That was dead on though, but the parachute made him ear off a bit. There was a magic pixel blasting, but I think because he wasn't blasting enough stuff away, he just cancelled out. Oh well. Yeah, for a bit of variety's sake, why don't we take the other direction? Whee! Didn't trust him not to land in that part. Shouldn't be any traps over here, right? And I won't even need to... Actually, I can save the jetpack this way. That's a nice touch. I can just super lem all the way up. Save the jetpack. That super lem is delicate, though. And just, I love the way he swells up and flexes as super lem. I'm sure I've mentioned many times how much I like the animations in this, and I will mention it again because they're so damn good. No, don't bash! Oh god! Alright, which way are we walking here? Okay, this time it doesn't matter, I'm just having you drive straight into the ground and... Oh, come on! Oh, he does not like hitting into that steel. Boy, someone blew all the way over to the left there. At least it's a pretty fun thing to navigate around, but pretty crushing to get all the way to the end and then just not quite make it. At least it's not as cruel and unfair as those Lemmings 1 levels with the coin flip. It's like, well done, you've done absolutely everything, now you need to order a Lemming to build, and yeah, God help you, because it's a 50-50. Can't you climb up there with a rock climber? I'm pretty sure this little lip here prevents climbing. But you know what? I should have explored that. Well, not that it matters. I already used my laser blaster. Which way is he walking? Do well to remember that for the end of Super Lem. He's walking to the right, so I should err on the left. But that's funny, I thought you ended up walking right after this part as well, but what do I know? Not how to beat this level, it seems. There's one bad thing about Super Lem, is that he's too damn fast. He's been roiding up. No! Okay, alright, don't worry, we can still do this. Just gonna take a bit longer. Perfect. I know I've said that before in this level, but perfect. Okay, I was wondering if I was going to discover that actually there was some kind of deadly fall involved here, but no, it all looks fine. Had to be fine, there are no building tech available whatsoever. No platformers, no stairways, no nothing. 100% broken backs, but that's okay. I just have to get them back alive. Not with all their bits intact. That was never part of the agreement. Let's see if I can ease you into the home easier. I'm going to grow you over to the right. I'm pretty sure you walk right out of this, but if you ended up walking left, I would have had a little bit of a problem at the time. Alright, Hero's Quest, 9 minutes. Seems simple enough, right? Look at all these tools. How could we fail with this many tools? And the exit's right there, my days. Do they want me to have a challenge? Right, first off, we've got a choice, left or right. We have 4 stompers. And we have 4 fencers. So... I'm stomp. Fencing up here seems to be a fool's errand. What I would really like to do is fence out here, do a platform, walk over, fence through this as well, come over here, find some way to gain this verticality. A simple jump would suffice. Jump over here. Ooh, not a big fan of this, but I can scoop this away so it becomes a block, turn around, jump. And then fence and scoop, turn around and build a little thinger over here. Alright, seems easy to me. That seems easier than easy. However, the problem could come from the attractor. I really need a functioning attractor here. And I don't think the space allows that. But what if it does? Actually, that's exactly how we're going to play this. Hopefully this does not become a deadly fall. Ah, it's not deadly. Let's have some sweet tunes going. Now, I am going to play a little risky here. I'm going to have you fence when you get out of here. And I'm going to assume that this doesn't cause any problems for anyone. Well, it just went and killed someone. Yeah, he's very, very dead. Got a little too greedy there, it seems. I should have waited for them all to be released, but that's okay, we can work with this. Let's just see how this plays out. Oh, I don't like that. Can you not do that and instead... Oh, crumbs. Oh, double crumbs. Ooh, okay, how about you? Okay, another idea. I'm gonna have you pole vault. That gets you out of there. Oh my god, this attractor is doing God's work. That's okay, because what I can do is I can break the attractor. And then once you are out of harm's way, I make a new attractor over here. Makes all them dance like an Egyptian. I have a problem again. I wanted my guys walking to the right and not the left. I should have cancelled out of this when I could. You know, aside from all these problems, I think we have a winning solution. And see, look, we can phase our guys through! Blow them up high enough they can phase through steel. Oh no, Jake, I too am dancing like an Egyptian. I have work to do. No, you don't. You really want to sacrifice a 30 a day to work? Alright. This is going to take a long time, but on this level of all levels, time is on our side. So we just gotta play like an Egyptian. I'm gonna fast forward here just to release all the lemmings. And now... This is a little delicate, but... Okay, that seemed good. That was not good. That's better. Hopefully I didn't need that. What'll I have you do? Stomp out of this or fence out of this? Stomp out of this, for sure. No shortage of stompers, massive shortage of the other guy. In fact, I might even stomp here instead of fence. Let me think. One stomp, la 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 la, jump, la 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 la. Oh god, what was my plan here? Oh yeah, scoop. Another jump. Alright, should be fine. Again, given this massive level that I'm ignoring, I'm starting to really think that I am flying in the face of intended solutions. They gave me a pole vaulter, for God's sake. What am I meant to do with a pole vaulter? I don't know, you could put him to work in the fields. Alright, do I want to scoop here, actually? I don't think I do. I think I'd rather stomp! And the reason for that stomp was to create a turnaround. And now we ignore the exit. And fence for victory. This might be a little much. Might be a little high, actually. No, I think we're good. I think we're better than good. We are not half bad. Go, don't bump. It's sheer perfection. Alright. Cease your dancing like Egyptians and make your way over. Look at that. Brilliant solution from my brilliant mind. I should be charging people to see this. They build these levels with a number of varying creative solutions, yeah, and that's something I really like over the Lemmings 1. Lemmings 1 just had, here's a level, there is only one way to defeat it for many of the mayhem and taxing levels, less so for tricky and fun. Right, wave pathway. Again, not a lot of tools, but we've got a bit of destruction here, stomping, bashing, and bombing. Let's go. Yeah, the evil part of Lemmings 2 was having Lemmings 1 levels. Okay, what do you demand of me here? We need to go over to the right. Seems simple, but there's a lot of steel in the way. A hell of a lot of steel in the way. A big part of me thinks that the apt way to approach this is from the right, because that allows me to simply stomp and bash my way through here rather than doing some convoluted solution with this. This is a 2-platform job. That is a trap. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to build a stacker immediately, jump off of it once it's high enough. We'll have one renegade lemming. He's going to stomp, bash, build. Now we've got 4 of each. Stomp, no, bash, stomp. Now I got 2 of each. Bash, stomp, build, stomp, bash. Alright, brilliant. The only difficult part of this is making the first lemming out of here a builder. Okay, alright, that was a good start. Oh, hold on, I need to save one basher here. If we let's count to 6 with our bashers then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I think I saved myself a basher somewhere along the lines, but I'll take it. The stompers I'm sure will be fine. Do not step on that button, you will die. Think of the lost Vikings. Should be fine. Oh yeah, I've got these bombs. I don't think the bombs are needed in this level whatsoever, though. You mentioned The Incredible Machine the other day. Can't stop thinking about how enjoyable that game was as a kid. True enough, but I never played it, so I don't have the nostalgia for it. Kinda doesn't look very appealing from a today perspective. Right, what was it? Bash, dig, bash. Yeah, I think we should be fine. No need to be a niggard here. I have counted this out. Have confidence in your own solution, Jake. Starting to think I should have gone over this one way or another, but onwards and downwards. I just don't want to hit steel. Steel causes that annoying crunch. However, no, I don't want to hit that steel and turn around. It's imperative that I create this bridge over here for everybody else as well. Alright, should be good. Should be very good for releasing all the others. Alright, don't mess up this bash. It's of vital importance. There we go. And now a simple stomp bash and we are donezo. I know it can be intimidating seeing somebody utterly crush these puzzles just by looking at them. But hey, we've all got our strengths. Just get deep enough so that the steel is not a concern and dig for victory. I like saying dig for victory in Lemmings because it's the line from Stronghold. The archer says it if he's forced to dig a moat. Most of your troops in Stronghold hate digging moats, but the archer, oh, he's fine about it. Easy money. Things we are crushing this far faster than we got through the medieval levels. Pyramid of Despair. Sounds like it's going to change our fortunes here. We have a good old ancient Egyptian tech mortar shot, 5 glue pourers, the very useless hoppers. Ooh, we got shimmy though. I love shimmy. What would the button do? If we see another button, young, I will lead the poor little lemmings to their death with it. Oh, look, there's one right there. Your dream's gonna come true already. It's not gonna stop me from trying to suss this out, though. That one mortar shot is my only destructive ability, so I need to think, is there anything that is of vital importance to destroy? Really, I just want to get down here so we can make our way up, so what's so difficult about getting down there? In fact, what's stopping me just doing the mortar shot there and going down? I honest to goodness cannot tell you. I think the implication here is to use the mortar from below, but I have a feeling my brain is so giant that I don't need to do that. Go, Lemming! Look at that! Nothing a point-blank mortar shell cannot achieve. That might well be the single best, fastest, and most efficient solution to this level. Yeah, these are the tricks they don't want you to learn in Army Mortar School. Okay, let's not insult the level too much and actually think how we were meant to go about this. Yeah, before I send that last one over to the home. So I probably wanted all the other guys to sit around here and lay one lemming over here. So one lemming can hop over, come down, maybe hop again. Avoid this by jumping and rock walling, going back around. Ooh, right. Could probably hop into this, shimmy along, come up along the top side. Come all the way down. And then hop around or do something to turn around here and then make an upward shot. But who needed to do any of that? Oh, I did say to Young I would send a lemming into that wee button to smoosh it to death. And I'm no monster. Let's go and have a look at it. Well, I'm going to take my award first, obviously, but I'll go to one of the levels and smoosh. Once again, I trust just to get hurt. He never learns. Alright, definitely making my save there. So I was thinking of calling it there and only doing 2 tribes today, and then I do 4 tomorrow, since I've got the whole day tomorrow and I only have Lemmings planned. But since we utterly crushed that, I think we're going to do another tribe. You can decide which tribe we're going to do, whilst I go and mulch a lemming in Egypt. Pyramid of Despair, I think it was easier to get the wave pathway kill. And then I can send all the lemmings to a horrible ending, which I'm sure will make someone happier. Not me, though. I love these little green-haired bastards. Get there faster. Whee! Oh, good lord, it's not just crushing them, it's grinding them. We're making lemming flour here. Can you make flour out of flesh? Can't think of a good reason why you couldn't. Make flour out of all sorts of things. Wonder if lemming flour would be good for the gluten intolerant. Anyway, that's what happens. A fairly gruesome way to go. And you might notice the button survived when I blew out the land below it. Forget the button, I can't believe you broke your promise to Young. Right, let's hit that map. Where are we going to next? Only 4 remain, right? Jinx. Childhood Jake could never have dreamed of this. Okay, the outdoors, the Shadow Realm, the caves, or Isis's Icicle Creek. You decide. I will have a quick drink. Actually, I'll take a wee water break while we're at it. Whatever is the best justification for where we go, that's what I'll do. Alright, what do we have coming in? We definitely need a snack as a reward. Let's go and get some shadow chocolates. Done in a 1, Baron. Let's do it. Oh, man. And to anyone who does not know that reference, the game is Coronation Street and the Mystery of the Missing Hot Pot recipe. And it is a true blue 5-star punishment game. One of the best. Alright, Land of Oz. Let's do it. Fillers, flamethrowers, jumpers, platformers, glue, and roper. I could actually well go for a snack, but I need to make myself proper dinner once we're done here. Right, Shadow Lems. They got this cool look to them. We're going for the post box. Why we're doing that, I don't know. Plenty of little traps going around. And a lot of steel. Matthew Steele. You know what? This is actually a strangely complicated level to start us off with. It's not difficult per se, but it is making me think Jing's rough for a starter level. Okay, well, that's not a problem for me, because I like the flamethrower. I like it a lot. And buttons don't hurt you if you don't step on them, so we're just going to torch our way through underneath them. In fact, we're going to be solving most of this level with the flamethrower, because we have a lot of it. Burn, you bastards. Burn. Cool little tune here as well. How many more have I got? 5 of these. Okay, let's not be too gung-ho here. Down to 4. I can fill my way through here. I can fill my way through there. I can fill my way through there. No need for any more flamethrowers. Which is just as well, because I used a ton of them. Let's use that filler. You can only have one filler active at one time. I don't know if that was also the case in the PC version, but the Super Nintendo does not like it performance-wise to be using these. I have made a boo-boo, a pretty big error. Are we going to get away unscathed? I don't know. Maybe so, maybe no. To my surprise, we do get away unscathed. One little layer of filler was enough to clog up the buttons I cannot press. And we can finish this off with one little flamethrower. Donk! On the PC you could, but not the Amiga. Okay, what are they doing in there? They're kind of crawling inside. Or dive bombing inside. Police phone box, they go. Okay, hurry up, Lemmings. I got 9 more levels to do after this. Plenty of tools, didn't need most of them. Such as the bog standard first levels. Neatram? Oh, he's here as well. Neatram the Huge, he is pretty big. I think Dr. Nitro is about 6'3". Now... well, this is awkward, isn't it? Look at that. We've got to go all the way around because we have nothing to build across here. I suppose one very well-placed explosive might be able to blast everybody over, but we're not doing that. So we've got to stomp down, dig down... oh, I don't like this. There's a lot I don't like about this. The timer isn't very happy either. I think the real solution is to bash a little bit into here and then keep stomping. That'll get us down quite quickly. And we do it on this side, that way we can stop thanks to the steel. And okay, we'll use a fencer for that initial one, because then we can bash through here. And then up we go, and now we have another problem, but we can Twizzler through it. Alright, great, I have my solution. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Ah, crumbs, I dug instead of... well, actually, digging might be okay. But we're going to be waiting a long time on this lemming, so let's not. Meow. 3 lemmings died because of that. What a tragedy. Alright, there's a much easier way to handle that. At least in terms of preventing those 3 deaths. I just need to wait a little bit before I start mining my way down. I wanted to be in a hurry because I knew it would be slow. But why worry about it? We just need to let a bunch of them release and then do exactly the same thing. In fact, I can just wait for all of them to come out and then I can use a Stomper. Stomper is so much faster. So long to release them all, Jings. There's only 40 lemmings, but that took, well, a while. There we go. Now they're all going to collect down and not die horribly. Look at that Stomper go. Lemming on a mission. I really enjoy the aesthetic of this area, says Andarius. Well, congratulations to Andarius for being able to think about a game that is not a Vorion. For what I'm sure is the first time in a long time. Alright, get bashing. Quite nice to have levels where you can move all the lemmings around at once. You don't need to send out a renegade. Now, for you, gotta be a little bit careful here that I don't waste this. Oh man, that was clinical. Alright, we're done here. Not entirely true, Jake. I'm playing a Vorion literally right now. Oh, boys, oh boys. It's a great feeling, isn't it, to just get sucked right into a game. I feel for people like Legendary Marvin who just say they've lost it. That spark for a game. Jings, if I ever lose that spark, just put a fork in me, because I will be done. How are we handling this? This looks incredibly easy. Which means there must be a trick. Right? Because, I mean, all we do... Oh, I see, there are two of you. But that's still incredibly easy. Whomph. Whomph. And whomph, that's one of them free. And then the other ones just go whomph. Rope to victory. Oh, that was too narrow, wasn't it? But it's so narrow. A little higher then. And then, observe my little filler trick. There we go. Now observe my lack of filler trick, but that's okay, because I can rope my way to victory again, and fail it again. However, we can fill her up. There we go. Amateur hour, but we still got through that. Leaving behind a weird-looking orange slurry. The flamethrower is mightier than the shadow. Flamethrower is so good. It's got a limited range, but it's got a bit of a bulge to it, so it actually gets you up and down. On top of that, it is instant. I think it's the only destructive power that is instant. I suppose you can count a bomber. That's not true. Bomber has a bit of a fuse. Right, jetpack, bash, glue, bazooka, fence, and bomber in another tiny little level. What could the name Pancake Factory possibly mean? Maybe we'll let it play out just to see how this goes. Wait, where do they start? Where are they? Oh, okay. Don't know how I didn't see that, but I didn't. Right, well then, I see. I can send one jetpack up and over, down here, bash this, glue this so they don't get stomped on. Then he can fence up and explode and free everybody. And then we can go up, 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 over, along, and once again glue to victory. I was initially planning on squishing a lemming for some sick people out there, so I will still do that. I'm sure you're all wondering what these do. It's a pancake factory after all. Didn't actually expect it to move the block there, but it did. Boy, I could well go for some pancakes. No, I'm just glad I don't have a bad man around here, young. I'm sure that would get abused to hell and back. It's actually a little tempting to steal, but I don't know, doesn't feel right. Not the stealing aspect, I got no problem with that, but you know. Right, I might actually blow this up with bazooka. Yeah, I won't, because I need this to remain level so that the glue will cover these. It's of vital importance, and it looks like it's working fine. Good, 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 good. Now I'm gonna fence so I can get up and closer to these guys. I might not even need an explosion, but... no, I do need an explosion. Let's have at. Pop! Good, they all stayed on the right. If some of them moved left, then... yeah, it wouldn't really be a problem, would it? You might think a lot of abilities in this game are really similar to each other, so what purpose could they possibly serve? But I like the minute differences. Uh-oh, I don't like this though. That button is a problem, a real problem, a big, big problem that we're not dealing with right now. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, thank God for that. No one ever abuses the good man one. They probably don't know what it means. Alright, flawless. That is to say, without a flaw. Boy, we are just absolutely crushing these. I can't believe Medieval ended up being the stickler for the day. Swing-a-ding-ding. Okay. Got hand glider. I love the hand glider. Not so fond of the laser blaster. But between that and the basher, that's all I have to destroy with. Apologize for the viewers who end up yawning along with me, but at least I've got a good excuse. DDR is tiring, don't you know? So, I probably need to cover this up, otherwise half my lemmings are going to walk into the soup. Not really seeing how this is in any conceivable way difficult. It's not even giving me a time pressure. You know what, I could probably do this really well if I blow you down. And then... oh man, that was so good. It failed, but it was so good. So the idea is you have to go around to the right-hand side, bash through, and then platformer, but I think with a very good use of the fan, we can get around that. Let's go indeed. Come on, Shadow Lem. Shadow was the name of one of my childhood cats, actually. Loved them. Oh, golly gosh. Oh, man. I'm going to give that one more try, and if I can't do it again, then too bad for me. Shadow, Teddy, Ivor, Blanche, Charlotte, Hungdai, Swidgen, Layla, Shade, Sammy, Storm, Homer, Thunder. A lot of animals. Abaddon. I could forget Abaddon. I don't know what the guinea pigs' names were. No one cares about guinea pigs. Alright, that was much better. I didn't name Ivor. I think my eldest brother did. Cleo, Lottie. Alright, we even have a spare basher after all that, but I'm still going to use the laser blaster because it's cooler. There we go. Given the movement of the last lemming, I'm not even sure if that level is possible to do faster. Again, I really hope there are good TAS videos out there for dealing with lemmings. Or just done to a very high standard. I'll be watching them, but only after I'm finished with my playthrough. Might give me something to play on the other monitor whilst I am grinding out Avorion. Right, Jumper, Fencer, Super Lem, Roper, Attractor, 10 Attractors, good grief. Mission Impossible, 1994. Yeah, I'm all but certain it's a very on-the-nose reference. Right, I can fill up for that button, so we don't have to press it, but when everybody's going into a rather unpleasant area, full of steel. However, we can mine under it. But how? Is such a thing even possible? Also, there's roper to get out. Where the heck's the end? Oh, the exit's way up at the top. 2 ropers. There's not a lot of ropers for something like this. I think I platform out early on and then jump over it whilst it's being built. But then I don't have a platformer for this. But I could rope it. And if I send one super lem around, he can free everybody with a fencer. Alright, 1 roper down. Okay, then what? Then everyone's over here. They get blown up there, and they walk to... Ooh, not quite victory. Damn. Oh, but I have a second roper here. Roper across this, fill you up. And victory is at hand. Okay, the only problem is... I was too slow for you. However, what if that's not a problem? Bear with me. What if you were a... what if you were my super lem, huh? Oh, we've got a bit of a problem here, don't we? No, I said I'd rope that. Alright, alright. You know what? I'm just much happier if I don't faff around with you. Don't know what Baron's mentioning lunch and dinner for, but man, am I hungry. DDR takes it out of you. Breakfast was 10 hours ago, and my lunch was a grapefruit. Now, I do love grapefruit, man. I was enjoying every moment of disemboweling that thing, but still hungry, hombre. Right. You know, the attractor would work wonders here. Okay, don't worry about it. Just get this fired immediately. Yeah! Ah, damn it all. And I have a funny feeling Super Lem isn't going to be able to come up here. Actually, I just realized another problem that we have. Whether or not Super Lem can get through that, the people are going to bounce back over to here. I see. Right, there's a better solution. Yeah, when is that not the case? I actually need the second lemming out to be the builder. First lemming is going to jump, and rope backwards rather than forwards. Go, laddie. You build. Keep on moving, lads. Oh boy, that's tight, but we got it. Okay, good. Now I need Super Lem. Also, I do not want to do that start again. Why did I have to dock my mouse? There we go. Alright, Super Lem, let's super go. Still liking the aesthetic of this place? I sure am. I'm just going to slam you face first into that house because I want to make sure that you are looking over to the left for this. This should be fine. It's such a very small incline on the fencer, but it's precisely what we needed. That was made to measure. And now we have 7 minutes of these lemmings just being blasted over here. We're going to be okay here. The delay should be sufficient to get a roper and a filler. However, there are times when I just don't trust that, so I'm going to have you bonk just to afford the first lemming some extra time. Same for you, just bonk, bonk, bonk. I have no other use for these jumpers, so I may as well delay that. 2 fillers. I think I only need 1, but... Oh wow, that is flush. And just rope across, no harm, no foul, and victory is mine. Sounds like they're meowing. Sure does. Don't know what kind of cry a lemming makes. Never seen one. Never knowingly seen one. I doubt they're around in Scotland, Sweden, or Hungary, but... Alright, let's just speed this up a bit. Whee! And more whee! I'm sure no one wanted to sit around for the 6 minutes that took. It's kind of amazing at a time when I think, you know, playing this game, what, 30 years ago, and now I can play it again in this format. In a window, on a PC, to the world, with these tools. Childhood Jake had a pretty inventive imagination for video games, but I don't think I could have seen this coming. Actually, what Child Jake thought was that whenever you had CPU in a game, computer, I thought there was one guy really good at video games sat in a house somewhere, and he plugged into everybody else's games, and he was the CPU, and he was the one playing. I still like that idea. Okay, what do we have going for us here? Got some very awkward movements to make. The scooper scooping away upwards from here is an obvious one. I reckon he would just scoop, 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 and I'd have a digger to meet up with him here. And then I'd have another digger get us down here, and then the exit's right there. Okay, so what exactly is the problem on this map? Whatever it is, I just don't know. Let's go. He used to think all television was live. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, scoop about here, please. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to... Oh god, did I scoop too... Oh wow, oh wow! That angle was phenomenal! Okay, alright, Jinx Christ, I am done already. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this could be deadly fall. Wow, not even that little lip right there. They catch on that and down they go. Why did it give me a swimmer? Why did it give me 2 spades? Why did it give me shimmy? Huh. They live in the tundra areas of far North America, Scandinavia, northern Russia. Technically, you might have seen one in Sweden. I doubt it. Alright. Boy, glad I left this easy peasy one for now. Attractor fencer, a lot of ballooners. That's not nice. 40 ballooners means I could give one to every lemming, and I don't want to. Alright, let's figure our way out of this impossible mission. Mission Impossible was also a game for the Nintendo 64 and I think the PlayStation 1. I recall it being really fun, but also doing terribly at it. What was there? There was a level where you put things on the ventilation to knock people out. You got an empty gun to intimidate people with. There was that climbing down on the rope through the lasers, and the controls for it were just impossible. Okay, so we need to get here, but it's surrounded by steel. Cannons will get us in there, so... What, if anything, is stopping me just punching? Okay, I see. We don't have very good ways of digging down is the problem here. Fencer subtly takes us up, and the bazooka is a round explosion, but the bazooka is notoriously bad at getting you up or down. But that's not to say it can't be done. looking into ideas here. We have platformers along, so I could platform along here, but for what purpose? The embassy mission could never pass that. Yeah, I think me and my cousin did a fair bit of passing back and forth to try and figure that level out. Didn't come easy. Even if I could blow through here, this is certainly deadly fall. I don't like the idea of sending a lot of balloons over. And a balloon won't prevent a deadly fall. I could balloon over to here. But why? I could just platform across. Won't lie, this is a little tricky to figure out. So what are we going to do here? Bashing across here means falling to our death. Gosh, it's not often you get a level where it's difficult to lose height. That's normally one of the easiest things to do in Lemmings. I suppose I could get this far, try and blow myself into here, punch out of it, and then we just walk to victory. And so far in these levels, that's pretty much how everything has been going, so let's try it. Also, I'm going to create, and this is just being very greedy, I'm going to create a little bit here so that the lemmings don't do me dirty like that. Absolutely cannot gain even a single pixel of height. We need every bit of lower pixel that we can. And again, I'm not even going to have you balloon from here. I'm going to, not balloon, bazooka. I am going to blow you up and then make sure that as close as I can get, bang. I think I might actually get this. Because from here, I can now bash a little bit lower. And then I can bazooka lower. And again. Bash a little lower. Bazooka. One more cycle and we might be out of here. Alright, cool. And now I just fence to victory. That shouldn't be a deadly fall. Doesn't even snap their bits. Alright. Doesn't seem to be any problem here. We just get to enjoy this happening very quickly. Meow. Wait, something going on. Oh, crumbs. Don't worry, lemming friends, I'll get you out of there. Glad I didn't just hold down tab for all of that. Now let's get back to victory! Who knew the Scots had it in them? Plenty of amazing games out of Scotland. Plenty of amazing creative endeavours out of Scotland. When your life is so miserable, make-believe comes easy. Spinny Thang. Okay. Kind of weird that the lemming you see in the top right with a smoking bazooka seems to be in a residential area. I see houses, street lamps, fences. What is he up to? Oh man, don't get me started, Minsk. I could well eat a sheep, every nose-to-tail part of it. Right, so spinning down is an obvious start here. Where are we trying to go? Oh, okay, that's not pleasant. But not impossible either. We actually need to approach from the left, going right, because that way we go up, bounce, and go along. Otherwise we end up here. However, this can be glued over, so actually it might be easier to take it from the right. So the right heading left, blast through this with a bunch of blasters, rope her up, over, along, and glue. I think this is yet another in a long line of extremely easy levels from Shadow Realm. I am disappointed in you. Oh, easy now. Let's not make some critical errors here. There we go. That was actually very, very good. Not even any time pressure, jings. So far, the Shadow Realm gets a 1 rating on the difficulty scale. Okay, good. I was worried I was going to cause myself some problems there, like I just did there. Can't have any of that remaining. Alright, now riddle me this. What is stopping me just roping up here? Let's get an answer to that, shall we? The answer is nothing. Whilst this trap might seem like a problem, it's nothing this glue won't solve. Clog up the button, climb our way to victory. Might just be that my brain is too big. It's worth considering at least. Maybe try the PC port sports level if you want more challenge. Let's just say I can't run the PC version for whatever reason you deem adequate. Besides, I don't want to take all the challenge away. Some people might be looking at this thinking, you know, this has left me hungry to play Lemmings myself, but, you know, I know the solutions now. I've seen Jake do them. Well, you can get some different, not necessarily harder, levels on the PC Amiga version. See? Just another in the long line of services I offer to you. Attracting, filling, glue pouring, jumping, stomping, super lamb. And laser blaster. Let's do moon swings. Alright. An immediate pit to fall into. Could fill our way out. Also gives me an easy excuse to jump a lemming over and have a renegade move along. This is an obvious glue pouring situation. To a deadly fall, but I could jump over, glue pour here and stomp through. Fill you. And as long as I can turn around from here, which I don't have to because Super Lamb can... Oh my god, just looking at this and the answer is already obvious. Alright, let's go then. Hup. Again, not even tight on the time. Let's glue pour this, see how it lines up. As I expected. Go for it. Whee! Broken spine o'clock, but that's okay. I also expected this to block off here, but that's okay. As long as I get right to the end before I stomp through it, because it's important to me that the lemmings drop off on this side and walk along. Speaking of which, maybe I should start releasing some of those lemmings. That should fill that, hopefully adequately. I also need you to fill this in. If they don't get out and move, I have a problem, but they're out and moving, so I don't have a problem. And now you are going to fall down, super lem, backtrack, and laser beam. Our way to victory. No use for the attractor, but every other item used. So yeah, the lemmings are going to walk off to the left there and simply die, but Super Lamb knows better. Smack! And now they can walk and fall through here. Oh, I think I'm missing the collective shattering of spines. I think what's making these shadow levels so easy is that level is really telegraphing the solution for you. You've got pointy edges like this. When you have a glue gun, we'll obviously use the hot glue to make a path over. I actually started up Lemmings 2 because of you, says Syeth. Well, yet another reason to award me. Give me that gold. Boy, this was the easiest group that we've done so far, the Shadow Realm. And with that, only 3 remain. Outdoors, caverns, and the ice area. But that is going to have to wait for tomorrow's session. What day is it today? Is it Wednesday? Is it tomorrow's session? Forgive me, I need to check my own schedule here. I make my schedules usually a week in advance and then I forget them. Yes, according to what it says here, we're going to finish off Lemmings 2 tomorrow. We're going to have the weekly one-shot on Friday, because on Saturday at 2 PM Central European Time we get into the Avorion multiplayer. Nice. It's always good to have a plan. We'll see how the plan reacts. Is this the snow music? Nah, this must be outdoor music. So yes, one way or another Lemmings 2 gets defeated tomorrow, and that will pave way for the next long play, which will be the Resident Evil 4 2023 remake, because that game hasn't been remade enough times. So, until I am back for those, it is a cheers, and my god, I gotta get me some dinner. Cheerio.